Hello, my name is Bulo Motayo and I am the CEO and co-founder at Gamp. Gamp provides device insurance or protection and financing for consumer electronics. On the retail front, we partner with different partners like device retailers, OEMs, telcos, and insurance companies to help them launch device care programs for their customers. Device care programs are device protection programs, repair programs, or financing programs. And then on the business side, we provide an all-in-one platform to help businesses manage their devices. And by an all-in-one platform, it means that on the Gamp for Business platform, you can acquire devices by paying upfront or using our financing product. You can get protection plan to cover for loss or damage. You can also access repair support. And essentially, it's one platform to manage your business device throughout its life cycle, including access to MDM solutions to help you lock, wipe, track, amongst many others for your business devices. Our journey so far has been quite interesting. We went live in Nigeria sometime in August 2022, and in the past 24 months, it's been really exciting because of the quality of feedbacks we've gotten from customers, the quality of customers we've gotten, and the quality of partnerships we've also signed. Today, we have partnerships with some of the biggest traditional insurance businesses in the market like AXA Mansard. We have partnerships with some of the biggest device retailers in the market through some of our partners like Slot, Top Success, amongst many others. We have some top businesses that you may know in this market who currently use our service, from some of the biggest logistics players to some of the biggest fintechs in the market and some of the biggest entertainment businesses on the continent. So it's been really exciting, and yeah, the journey is still on, and hopefully, we get to see more excitement and challenges to work on. Critical moments for us as a business are, different phases. In the very early days, it was trying to raise initial capital to help us hire the right talent, build the first version of the product, and get the first couple of customers. We were able to raise, cumulatively we've raised about $1 million so far, some equity, some debt. We have been able to hire our first set of talent to help us build the platform from the first version to what it is today. And we've also been able to successfully set up or open up support centers where customers can access us in person, and then also through partnerships in the retail front, like I talked about, through our retail partners. It's been quite an exciting time, especially in the Nigerian market, where there's been a lot of macro issues like currency fluctuation, reduction in customers' buying power. But we're still really strong. Our growth has been in multiple folds year on year since where we launched, and this year, even though there's been a lot of challenges in the market, hasn't been an exception, as we've seen, growth all around in terms of customers, revenue, and all. Our competitive advantage over other players like traditional players has been the fact that we've been able to successfully aggregate device lifecycle needs on one platform. And so what you would find typically before is that you'd find players who attend to niche needs, and by niche needs I mean you'd find players who just sell devices. And so if you need to get protection or insurance, for example, you need to go talk to an insurance company. If you go to an insurance company, you definitely cannot buy devices from them, so you need to go figure out how to sell those devices to you. And then when those devices break, you need to go figure out who's going to fix that device. And so I think competitive advantage, if that's the better way to put it, is the fact that we've been able to aggregate all the products and solutions that you need throughout your device lifecycle on one platform. And we also do not typically see other players in the market as competition. we see them as potential partners that we work with to be able to reach our customers and help them, solve problems. Yeah, it's a couple of things working here. One, we value transparency a lot. We like people taking the lead, and then we typically hold ourselves to the highest standard possible. One of the questions I ask, the team sometimes is like, look, the best way to solve this problem is to put ourselves in the customer's point of view, in customer shoes, to actually see, how they feel, when there are problems like this. So, yes, that's what it is. It's an exciting environment to work in, because of the kind of business that we do. We primarily deal with devices, and so, it's fun to work. We push ourselves to be able to achieve things that has never been achieved before, but ultimately really exciting the environment. Yeah, cumulatively we've raised about $1 million in debt and equity, like I said earlier. We have local investors, some of the biggest names in the market, from Aggressive Capital to Future Africa, to First Circle Capital, and then we also have US-based investors like Sovereign Capital operational in the market as Carlos Ventures today. We've also been able to raise a couple debts to be able to run debt-based operations from local financiers, and so we are VC backed, that's how they put it, and definitely looking forward to getting more financing partners as we move along on the journey. So what we are building basically is we are building for African digital workers. There are a couple of data that we look at that has helped us with what we've built so far. Average age on the continent is about 18. There are over 600 million connected devices on the continent, and it's growing very quickly. Before 2030, there will be more smartphones on the continent than we have in North America. And increasingly the continent is getting digitized, which means that transport is getting digital, getting food is getting digital, learning is getting digital and stuff. And so we just want to be at the forefront of it, when people are thinking of getting the assets or the tools and equipment that they use to run their digital businesses, to run their lives digitally. We want to be at the forefront of it as the platform where people can access and run and manage their devices throughout its life cycle, from individuals to businesses, and essentially just be the leading platform for that on the continent. I don't know about qualities of a CEO, but I think typical qualities of a leader that I think is really important is ability to essentially let people lead. Letting people lead basically means that delegating power and authority to ensure that the reason why you hired people to bring people on your team, people actually get the right environment, right tools and right resources to be able to use their talents and knowledge to be able to solve problems. The reason why you have people on the team is because you can't solve all the problems. So decision making is another critical thing that I think is really important on this role as co-founder and as the team lead. Ability to make decisions. Problem solving is also a critical thing. Everyone talks about problem solving, but problem solving, and there's some timing element to it. So problem solving at the right time is also very critical for success. I think visioneering and being able to lead people to a destination. And visioneering simply means having an idea of what the future looks like. Again, because we're a startup, you don't have specifics as to what that future is, but you get an idea of a sense of what that destination is, and then the ability to make quick and fast changes when it's required. When something is not working, putting ego aside, putting personal sentiments aside, and just working with data, and then ensuring that success is what you get at the end of the journey. Yeah, so you can connect with us as a business by going to our website www.getgamp.com. Like I said, we serve global customers, so you can always reach out to us irrespective of where you are across the world to get device lifecycle solutions. I am personally available on LinkedIn, Bolu Omotayo on LinkedIn, and yeah, once again, my name is Bolu Omotayo. I am the CEO and co-founder at Gamp.